Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Shelly. I teach second grade in Northern California, and I have to apologize because I kind of left you hanging. In my last couple videos, I was filming packing up my classroom, moving to my new classroom. If you missed that whole saga, it's all in my channel. Go back and watch that. But in my last classroom tour video, I told you that I had a special announcement for you guys, and then I didn't pick up the camera for 4 weeks. So I apologize for that, but as you can tell by the title, I'm going to share that announcement with you right now. But before I do, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me there at Early Adventures, because several of you already know what I'm about to say. I started a DIY Instagram. A lot of you went and followed me on that, and I kind of dropped a hint over there. A lot of you picked up on it, and I didn't think that was going to be the case. So if you don't follow me, go follow me over at Early Adventures on Instagram. Okay, that being said, in my last video, I asked you to guess what you think the announcement was. Given my history here on YouTube, a lot of you thought that I was pregnant, that I was changing schools, that I was changing grade levels, that I was buying a new house, and all of those were really good guesses. One of those is correct. And I will tell you that I'm not pregnant, I'm not moving, but I am changing grade levels. I am not changing schools, I am staying at my school site, and I am going back to third grade. If you've been here since the beginning, you know that my first 2 years of teaching, I taught third grade. It's my absolute favorite grade to teach in the entire world. I moved from third grade up to sixth grade, and then back down to second grade, which is where I'm at currently. And then next year, I slid into third grade, and I am so excited. There's kind of a second fold to the announcement that a couple of you guessed, and that is that I am looping with my current students, which is so exciting. If you don't know what that means I am taking my entire class and we're going to third grade together. There are so many benefits to this. I can't even begin to tell you. I have never done it in my career. All of my colleagues that found out that I was looping that have done it before were like, oh my gosh, it's a life changer. You don't have to spend as much time getting to know them. You already know their abilities for the most part. And I am so excited to get to experience this. Not to mention, I don't want to say they're like my favorite group because I know past students watch me on here. Hi, I love you. But this group of kids is like, they're special. The way their personalities work together, it's just, honestly, I couldn't imagine looping with a better group of kids. So that's the announcement. We're going back up to third grade. I am so excited. I will say, I love my second grade team to death. We collaborate together really, really well. I don't know the third grade team as well, and the vibe that I get is that we kind of have different styles, which is totally fine. But because of that, I feel like I'm gonna be able to step back into like my own teaching style. Not that I strayed too far away from it, but I do feel like I was starting to get a little bit lockstep. So I'm really excited. It's gonna be a new challenge, and I'm doing it with the best kiddos ever. So there you have it. I'm moving back to third grade. If you were right, let me know down below. If you teach third grade, let me know. And it's gonna be a fun journey. I'm gonna document the whole thing. Also, we only have 3 weeks of school left, and I have to pack up this entire classroom again because I'm moving to a new classroom for third grade next year, and hopefully I get to stay there for a while. They let us know that I don't get to move in until like 2 days before school starts, which sucks because I love to film my classroom setup over the summer, but I am hoping that they finish early and they let us in early. But either way, I am going to be filming that whole process for you, so if you're not already, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that. Luckily, packing up this space is not gonna be so bad because I left a lot of stuff boxed, and the stuff that I have to rebox up, I could probably get it done in a day. So that's it. That's the big announcement. The rest of this video, I think I'm just gonna vlog like a normal school day. It's a Monday, May 15th. Yesterday was Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, mamas. I have about an hour or so to get my life together because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really plan much for this week. So I'm gonna do that first and then get everything situated for today. I will see you shortly. Okay, so I had a lot of like emailing and things to do, so I'm gonna show you what our day looks like today. Also, I got my Stanley for Mother's Day, so I'm officially on the basic bitch train, and that's okay. All right, let me flip you around. I'm also not gonna lie, at this point in the year, I am like, I'm done. Mentally, I'm done. Physically, I'm done. I'm done. So it makes teaching very hard. but that's okay. I know I'm not alone. Let me show you what we have going on. So for math, we are working on data and graphs. I'm going to show you what I do for that. This is our last week of phonics, I believe. So it's just review. Then we're doing a read aloud, setting up our deep dive binder, and then we're doing iReady assessments. We obviously don't have like state assessments for second grade, so this is what our district uses instead. Always a bunch of fun and super accurate, not. Then we're currently reading Matilda, lunch, PE, science recess, and then we do like a countdown the last 26 days of school. Today I think is K, so that means we're getting close. Not close enough, but that's okay. So let me show you what we're doing for math. All right, so last Friday we did line plots. Today we are doing picture graphs. So we basically tally as a class, and then we create our picture chart. So I have favorite dessert, and then favorite pets. So we're gonna do this whole group, and then our actual curriculum looks like this. We use Swan Math, so we'll do some picture graphs again together. I don't normally do math whole group, but I find that the data actually works better when they get to collaborate as like a group of 4, and it's just easier to manage. So that's math today. Because of like assessments and just the crazy end of the year stuff, I'm done doing reading groups. This is my last week of math centers. I'm gonna do a couple vlogs as the year ends and just kind of share with you my favorite end of the school year activities. But if you have anything that you like are married to and you love and you do it every year and it's a good way to fill time, especially because I have to pack again, please leave it down below for us. We always love to get new end of the year activities. It's a lot of time to fill and we're all just done. So share the wealth, right? I don't really have anything like super exciting to show you. Actually, let me show you a little bit of like a packing update. Not really an update, just like kind of how much of a hot mess my life is. So, as you saw, this was my storage room. Every box has officially been opened because I needed to find things, but I'll just have to re-tape all this up. These are all the boxes that I completely emptied, so I'll try and use the same ones to pack everything that I unboxed. So this is the feet, way less daunting than my last room. Here's my current space. Still haven't gotten our new TVs. Apparently they're supposed to come in the next couple of weeks so we can be trained on them. So here's the space. Still large. Still kind of messy. Again, I just don't have the energy right now. This day is kind of what our week looks like. Friday, we're going on our first field trip. I haven't been on a field trip since 2019, which is wild. Next year in 3rd grade, I plan on doing at least 3. Now that all the COVID guidelines are like pretty much non-existent, it makes it so much easier and more manageable. So I'm gonna try and get ahead of that for next year. What else can I share with you right now? I don't think anything. I'm gonna get my day started. I will pick you up a little bit later, and then that's gonna be this vlogs. Okay, I have like 2 minutes before the bell rings and I wanna share this because I've done a lot of training on the science of reading, and when it comes to 2nd grade, 1st grade, any struggling reader, we've learned that breaking apart syllables is super powerful. So actually explicitly teaching them the different kinds of syllables is very important. We've been doing that in our current curriculum, which has been awesome. Now that we're reviewing all of the 6 different types of syllables, and I want to show you in case you don't know what I'm talking about, because it can be so powerful in teaching kids how to read. So let me show you our review. So these are the 6 we focus on in 2nd grade in our state. Open syllables, closed syllables, consonant LE, vowel teams, are controlled, and then final E's. So throughout the year, we talk about the different syllables and the different rules that are attached to the different syllables, and it really helps them decode words and also with their spelling. So this is what we're gonna show them at the beginning, and then we're gonna practice a lot on our whiteboard, and that'll be phonics for today. Okay, the day's over. This vlog's gonna be like 2 minutes long, and that's okay. I am wiped. I like don't know what it is. I'm exhausted. Okay, however, I did have like a big aha moment. We were supposed to do computer assessments today, but they don't open until next week, so I flipped some things around. Readers theater is the best end of the year activity, in my opinion, because 1, the kids love them. They are super engaged. 2, they are reading. 3, they're practicing fluency. 4, they're practicing prosody. They get to make props. You can make it as long and extensive as you would like, or you could just make it short and sweet. They don't even have to perform them, or they can perform them. In my opinion, they are the best end of the year activity because it just covers all your bases, and it can take a lot of time or a little bit of time, and the kids like them. So that's what we started today. I don't know how far we're going to get with it. I'll keep you posted on it. But I'm really excited because I haven't done this in a couple of years. I always forget about them. And in the panic of, oh my gosh, these assessments aren't supposed to happen, I pulled them out and was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about how amazing these are for the end. So that's what we did for reading. And then we did science countdown. Also, we do Flat Stanley. We do a whole project. I can't remember if I talked about this last year. But if you teach primary, honestly, you could do this for any grade. But if you haven't read the Flat Stanley books, we read Flat Stanley and then we send Flat Stanley all over the country to our family and friends. Some leave the country and then our family send him back after they took him on an adventure. And we track everywhere that he's been on maps. It's a really good like geography project. Anyway, he's coming back in full force. So it takes up a good chunk of our afternoon. We find him, we talk about it, we look at the pictures, we pull up Google Earth, all these things. So we did that in the afternoon and then our day ended. So Monday down, I'm going to end this vlog here, go home and play with my babies. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to watch this transition from second to third and taking my kiddos with me. I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye.